A little taller than Mickey. First off, I just want to say thank you. I'm gonna try not to cry. This is really serious and can be really emotional for me, from where I come from and what I've been through in my life, to be here today, to have this time, to be amongst you all. Mrs. B, thank you, truly. Dennis, Mickey, Sean Payton, so many others, thank you. I truly, truly appreciate you for changing my life and my family's life, allowing me to have a chance to change our lineage, the meaning of our last name. Got my father here in the front, Samuel Armstead. We're proud of our last name. That Armstead name, and it came through this building, and it came through this city. I cannot express enough how grateful and appreciative I am for the opportunity, for the belief. Even today, over 12 years ago, after you guys took the chance on me, to have this moment right now today, Doug, J-Mac, like Evan, putting this together, showing that I mean this much to you guys, to take this time out, that you have no idea how much you mean to me, and just allowing me to seriously change my life, and so many others. It's not by accident that I started my foundation my second year, and I was so active in the community before I ever stepped on the field as a Saint, as a starter. I went to every school, every hospital, every Tuesday, sometimes Friday. Lisha would send me a school, I'll go. I'll drive my Chrysler 300 over there proudly. I'll go. I'll impact a kid. I'll talk to whoever. This team it holds a true place in my heart, and everything that I am and I aspire to be is a Saint. That's a mindset. That's a lifestyle for me, being a Saint, and it's never to be taken for granted. The relationships that I got from this place, just walking through this building, it's the first time I've been here since 2021. It's like I never left. Driving down Airline, I was riding with Abby. We're coming down Clearview, and he got in the left lane to turn. I know the facility's that way. I know it. I know how to get. I can walk here. I know how to do it. It's just a really I cannot express enough how special this is for me. This moment, seeing all these familiar faces, and Nick Underhill, I talked to him quite a bit. Mike Triplett, Cat, Rod. It's like I never left. It's in my life right now, just finishing up my 12-year career, all the injuries that I've been through, the adversity that I went through, my full story, and a few of you that went to my retirement party, you were able to hear some of my story and the things that we battled as a family, and still would show up and play. When my brother died on a Saturday, the day after a team meeting, during COVID, and the league wouldn't let me go to the funeral because I couldn't fly. You can't fly on commercial planes. If I went to the funeral, I wouldn't be able to play in the game. And Mrs. Benson let me use her plane. And not only did she let me use her plane, Sean Payton, Alvin Kamara, Dan Roshar, Latavius Murray, they came with me to the funeral. The hardest time of my life. That's different. That's not just football. That's not just an NFL team. That is a family. That moment is deeper than the sport. I cannot express enough my gratitude, Mrs. Benson. I cannot. Seriously. That game, after he died, I went to the funeral, and we came back. We landed the night before the game, and in the locker room, I get to the stadium. In the locker room, I just cried. I cried the entire time before the game. I was a captain, so I'll go out there for the coin toss. I'm crying. The other team see me. I don't care. After every series, I come off to the sideline and I just break down. And it started as AK and Latavius, the O-line, they'll surround me. By the end of the game, after every series, the entire team was just surrounding me on the sideline. We'd go out and we won the game. We beat the 49ers. And it's just, again, it's deeper than the sport. Being here and all the hardships, the ups and downs of my life, this city is the epitome of handling adversity. It's the reason why I was able to battle the injuries. And I get the labels, he's injury prone, whatever. Shut up. I'm resilient. I'm resilient. It comes from this city. This city has been through tragedy. But this city celebrates in spite of, in the face of heartbreak. I adopted that. And it's the reason why I was able to play for 12 years. My career is supposed to have been over in 4 knee surgeries. Mickey flew me to Germany to help my knee. He flew me to New York, flew me to L.A. Still couldn't figure it out. Still played. On one leg. This knee is the reason I'm done right now today. I have to get it replaced. There's no surgery that can be done, nothing. I still played. It's from this city, is why. The resilience, the ability to fight and battle through anything comes from New Orleans. So I'm proud to be here today. I'm proud to be represented as a Saint. I'm proud to be, I'm happy. I'm fighting these tears right now, like I am. Again, my gratitude is deep. Anything I could ever do for you guys, for this team, for this organization, for this city, I'm here. One day, through my play, I'll be in the Saints Hall of Fame. I pray I get in the Ring of Honor too. Put me up there. But with no expectation of any of that, you have done more than enough for me and my family. If we had more time, I would get into my story, but I don't see any Kleenex around and you guys would be crying. So to everyone here, everyone in this building, in this roof, under this square footage, even the guys out there practicing right now, I love you all. I thank you all. This is incredible for me, for my family. Sunday will be great. The Who Dat chant, I'll be ready to play. I can't play, not very well anymore, but just that energy of the city is contagious. It's electric. It's gonna be amazing. So again, thank you all. And you got some questions for me? Let me know.
Terron, you obviously didn't want to retire. Your knee made you retire. After you retired, how long did it take you to accept it? Was there a point where you thought, no, maybe I could still do it?
Yeah, last year, so I did the last 3 years in Miami with the Dolphins, and last year, training camp, we had about, I'll say 30 days, so 20-something practices before the first game. I practiced 0 times. Not because I didn't want to or any, I literally could not. I could not practice. So my first time with a helmet on and shoulder pads was week 1 against Jacksonville Jaguars. And I leave that game hobbling. Knee is really bad. So Monday I get an MRI, and I talked to the doctor, Dr. John Uribe. He's incredible. He's an amazing doctor in Miami. And Uribe, we go over the MRI. He said, listen, Terron, you need a knee replacement. There isn't an injection I can give you. There isn't any surgery. You need to replace his knee. This is week 1. I played 15 games last year. Nobody can stop me. You know what I mean? Like, It's up to me. It's up to God, honestly. And where I had grew mentally, that came from New Orleans, being here, being through hard times, hardship. You can't tell me when I'm done and when I'm not. It's up to me. So after that week 1 game, I didn't see Uribe anymore. I didn't need to. I knew my knee was done. I knew I was at the end, but I wanted to end the way I wanted to.
Where does the passion just like to fight the fight? Like even before you got to the league, like you've always been a guy that's turned adversity into resilience. It didn't let it become like a negative thing. Like and to fight it all the way for that long, like where's that born from? Like that's different.
Yeah. Since you asked, Nick, been through a lot growing up. Been through health issues, not just me, my family. Been through death. But this man right here, and I can openly talk about it. My dad battled addiction. He battled hard addiction, alcohol and drugs. And growing up, I had no idea what was going on, or like, damn, my dad hasn't been home in 2 days, 3 days. Or I call him, like, hey, Pops, come back, like, young. And sometimes he answered the phone and like, I'll be back, son, and he would. He'll come back home. Him and my mom would fight. A couple weeks later, it happened again. I didn't understand it. As I got older, my mom started to open up a little more about his situation, about Pop's situation and the addiction that he was battling. But we would go look for him. Hole-in-the-wall houses, abandoned buildings. And I wouldn't go in, of course, just sit outside, but over time I started to see what he was going through, but I still didn't understand. I became upset with him. I was mad at him. It's like, how could you, strongest man in my life, like superhero to me, how could you be taken by something of this world, you know? So I went on to college, mad at him, pissed off at him. And it drove me through college. I wanted to be better than him. I wanted to be, I'm stronger than him, mentally stronger than him. That's like what drove me through college. I get to the pro, and I'm still talking to him. We building a relationship back. I get drafted to New Orleans in 2013. Pops is living, I'm not even sure, some part of Louisiana. I get drafted here. He comes up. He lives with me. And my rookie year is challenging. I'm not playing. It's my first year not being on the field during game day, so I'm struggling with that mentally. So I finally starting late in my rookie year. Everything's going well. It's going great. Second year, third year is going well. All of a sudden, I started to see changes in him. And I would have fans DM me on Instagram, on Twitter. I saw your dad down in New Orleans with such and such, doing such and such. I act like I didn't see it. I'll be driving to a game, reading the messages. I got to go play. I got to go perform. One night in particular, we go to O-line dinner, and I come back from O-line dinner, and Pops is watching my kids at home. I walk in the house, 9:30, 10 o'clock. My twin girls come to the door. Daddy, something's wrong with Pops. Something's wrong with him. He's not himself. He's not responding. I go look at him. He's laying on the couch. He's out of it. And I send the kids upstairs like, hey, Pops is just tired. Y'all go to bed. He's sleepy. Y'all go upstairs, go to bed. I sit down next to him. He has no idea I'm there, and I just cried. I cried. This is I don't know exactly what date, around what time. But I sit next to him, I just cried. I woke him up, sent him home, talked to him the next morning. I told him, I said, if you don't fix this, fight this, combat this, you will never see me or my kids again. He's been clean since that day. I drove him to New Orleans East, to the rehab facility. We talked. He fixed it. He fought. He is the fighter. That DNA, that fighting DNA, that's where it come from. I took him to the facility. I stopped at AK house. I act like nothing happened. Inside, though, I'm dealing with something. But that fight, to come from him, I started to understand addiction more, the mental battles more, and where it comes from, and how strong your mind has to be, how you have to train your mind and tell yourself every day your approach, your steps to life, and come from him. So all his battles and his adversity and everything he went through, it wasn't against me. It was his battles he had to fight through. But it taught me so much on how I handle adversity, trials and tribulation, hardships. That's why I'm able to lead the way I am. I'm able to pour into guys and share knowledge and experience the way that I can because I have some experience. But again, that fight, that resilience, it's been around my life, through the city of New Orleans, through my father. Appreciate it. That's your last question.
Hey, Terron, what's your message to somebody, like, if the kids what would be your message to them?
Say it again, Rod.
What would be your message to, like, somebody else who's coming from, a kid coming from a similar background?
Yeah. Everything that happens in your life makes you who you are. You know what I mean? Like we're constantly molded every day through our experiences, through our conversations, through our relationships. Anything that happens to us is a part of life and it's supposed to happen, but our response is our control. Like how you respond to adversity, hardships, where you come from, what you can create from your situation is the special part. That's your story. So no matter the situation in front of you, the circumstances being presented, it's all about the response. So you could, we all face tough challenges. No matter what you do for a living, no matter how much money you have, we all come with problems. People we love have health issues. We deal with death. We all do. It's all about how you respond. So for me, like, talking to somebody and coming from those type of backgrounds, storm don't last always. Sun comes out. But you got to keep going, keep doing things the right way, doing the right things right. But it's all about your response to any and every situation.
Is that book coming?
One day. One day.
Similarly, even when you were playing, you had your hand in everything. Like,
Yeah.
How have you tried to organize your thoughts about what you want to do next and prioritize? Like, I mean, do you have a path yet, or is it hard to narrow it down?
It is, Mike. It's hard. It's hard to narrow down because I do feel like I have a lot to offer through my knowledge and experience and the work that I've done too to improve my mental capacity and my knowledge in a lot of different areas. Going to Miami helped me to see another world, you know what I mean? So then I started to travel abroad more and learn more about different cultures and different businesses and industries. So now I'm heavily involved in so many different things. I think that's a joy of life, really, to find interest, seek knowledge in different areas, dabble in it. Some things I really like, some things I got started in, I'll never do it again. You know, so some businesses, investments that I've done did well, some not so much. But I think just for me, like I have a lot of things that I'm interested in. I have a lot of talent and experience and knowledge to give. So as many ways and opportunities I can to give that, I try to be in those spaces.
Come on here in the back. When you got the notification or you were notified that you would be legend of the game, what was your immediate reaction? What were you doing, if you don't mind sharing?
Yeah. I was talking to Evan, and he was telling me that it'll be me or Mark Ingram for the first game. I was like, let's both of us do it. And that's my brother for life. And then Evan hit me. He's like, no, you'll be the legend of the game for the opener. I was, ecstatic, just elated, and started to make the plans to come down. He told me about we'll do the press conference on Friday. So yeah, anything that I had going on, it was out the way. It's out the window. I'm here. I'm doing it. I get to do the chant. What? Yeah, no, it's up.
Terron, you were kind of talking about like,
Oh my God. A lot going on.
yeah, the whole thing, mustache, bunch of hair.
Let's see. Some things change.
Yeah, a little bit. You're talking about like the legacy, you know, your name and you mean something different now. Like, how important was that to you?
Yeah.
You know, coming in the league and making something of yourself and making something for you.
For sure. I think that's our badge individually, because we all collectively have the same name on the front of our jersey, same logo on the side of the helmet. But that name is different. That name is different. You get a chance to build something for that name, and I'm so proud of what the Armstead name can stand for my family, for my kids. I think it's hard. Like, it's fire that my twin girls playing basketball, or they're in middle school right now, and I pick them up from school the other day. They're like, Dad, all the kids know about you. They won't leave us alone. They keep asking questions. Are you coming up here? Can they get an autograph? I'm like, I can't stand it. I love it. I love it. Isn't it nice that your dad wasn't trash on the field? Like, he was nice. You know what I mean? Like, they're talking good, you know? So for them, they have fun with it. But I think it's great to have a last name that people will remember in a certain light. Even though I had my challenges and I had bad plays and I had injuries and all those things, but I gave everything I had on the field. People knew a difference when I was out there, and that came from work. It wasn't just roll the ball. I came into this game as an athletic offensive lineman. I left limited athletically, but I was mentally better than ever, and different ways to win and different techniques and all those things. Like, it came through work. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of the games, the injuries that I had, and to be able to play the way that I did and finished my career the way that I did. I'm proud of it.
I think that celebrity comes from being in sports media now.
Listen now, I'm coming for you. Mike.
How do you feel physically just these days? And you mentioned the knee replacement.
Yeah. I feel pretty good, honestly. All things considered, I do have some challenges. My knee will be an issue until I get it replaced. I'm trying to combat that as long as possible, so I've lost a little bit of weight. I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm working out. Mentally, I feel fine, and man, really after playing for so long, like I'm in a great spot. My knee is my knee is my biggest challenge, but outside of that, I'm pretty good.
You were always like number one of the power rankings for offensive linemen who's going to be 210 pounds next to my senior.
Really? See, I don't know about 210. I still need to be able to punch somebody if I need to, because my twin girls.
Hey, Terron, how crazy is it to you that number 94 is still playing?
Insane. It is, but it's not because it's Cam. You know, me playing 12 years and like just knowing the grind of it every year, how hard it is, how hard training camp is, and how much goes into a season, how much goes into a weekly preparation. Man, it's as you get older, man, those weeks become longer to prepare, longer to recover between games. So Cam going into year 15 is not surprising because it's him, and he has like little kid energy. He wakes up 6 a.m. and he's just going. That's not the norm for everybody. So it takes, which is why it's very few people that make it and play that long Cam is built to play until Mrs. B really like lock the door or move the facility. Like if you can hide the facility, then Cam will retire. Other than that, he's coming.
Terron, you talked about life reflecting experience and experience kind of influencing life. I'm just curious about your experience at an HBCU and how it might have contributed to that.
Yeah, Pine Bluff was rough. It was tough, but it was perfect for me because it made me who I am. It made me who I was when I got here. Somebody that can battle and fight through adversity. My rookie year training camp was no joke. No joke. Sean Payton had just got back from suspension after a year. He found fitness. He found fitness during his suspension, CrossFit. So our conditioning test, our training camp was brutal. And I had came from Pine Bluff, so being in Arkansas, like the climate was kind of similar. That helped me when I got here, being able to battle through some hard times, hard practices. That helped me get through. So I think it was perfect. It was perfect. I couldn't imagine coming from any other school, going to a big school, LSU. These kids nowadays, they got all this money and resources. They're coming in a little softer nowadays. So I did not. I came in a little rough around the edges, and it boded well for me because Sean was on one in 2013. He was on one.
So you mentioned your legacy and your leadership. To see Eric be the leader of the offensive line, somebody that was a rookie for you, or somebody that you played with, obviously. How cool maybe is that?
I love it. That's what I can leave the game with. Unfortunately, I didn't get a ring, and that was my goal. Like that was number one. I had so many dreams and thoughts of a parade here. Like I couldn't imagine. I would have been shirt off on the float, just tripping, right? I don't even drink, but I would have got so drunk. I've never drunk a day in my life, but I would have been tore up if we won a Super Bowl here. So I didn't get to leave the game with that, but I do leave the game with the success of others. I take that personally. Eric McCoy being a captain, getting this new contract, being a Pro Bowler. I helped mold Eric step by step, like hand to hand. I taught him the ways to do this and handle this problem and how to address certain players. You have to take the time outside of this building to get to know people personally so you know how to lead them. You know how to respond to leadership. You can yell at C's. You can't yell at Kelvin Banks. He'll shut down. You won't know that until you go to dinner or y'all go to the house. And so just teaching them ways to do that. So Eric, C's, Andrews, Pete, even in Miami, like they've had guys now that have gotten second contracts and moved on to different teams or captains now. Like that's what I lead the game with, like seeing their success and making sure they pass it down. That's because I had a lot of veterans do it for me. Jari Evans, Ben Grubbs, Zach Strief, Jonathan Goodwin, like those guys, they showed me the ropes. They taught me the way, so it's only right.
Does it mean to continue to retire the same offseason as Ryan Ramchick?
Ram just really want to be T. Stead for real. Because he could have did it last year or waited till next year. But no, so, man, Ram, that's my guy. That's my guy. We were the duo. We were the tandem. We were the left tackle, right tackle of the league for our run. Both dealing with similar knee issues, honestly. But during our time, I watched Ram grow as a player, but also as a man. And he started to become more vocal. He was a very quiet guy when he first came in. And to see the way that he is today and how he ended his career, he was at the top of the game until he couldn't do it anymore. And I feel the same way. So the battle that we had, like the fight that we both had inside of us, made us that 1-2 punch. We were the best tackle duo in the league.
Like, you played through a lot, grief, injuries. I think there was a game where you were sick and lost 20 pounds that week.
Yeah, facts.
Do you have a particular aspect of your career, a game, a year, something that you're most proud of?
Cat, really, in its totality, honestly, like I'm proud of how everything played out. Every injury, and because the injuries, like my knee in my third year, really forced me to learn how to play differently. Because I was just going out there athletically and like playing basketball defense. But I really had to learn my technique and fine tune my technique, what hand to use, which foot to step with. I don't play 12 years without that. You know, I would have played 6 or 7 years just being athletic. But just really that dialing me back and having to learn all the techniques. But we had so many moments here in New Orleans that I'm really, really proud of. It's hard to pick one moment. Honestly, it is. Every year I can pick 4 or 5 different pivotal moments in the season, and it made it what it was. So I can't really pinpoint one.
You've seen Kelvin Banks maybe on film, through the preseason. What's your thought of him? And then, like, if you had to give him advice going into his first career start, what would it be?
He's fire. He's impressive. I've watched every snap so far. He has elite traits. His set, his get off is consistent. His feet, small steps. He's in great balance. His contact balance is incredible. His strike timing is fire to see as a rookie. He has areas to improve on and to grow. He's going to get beat this year. It's going to happen from time to time. He will win a lot. He will. And I just talked to him. It was my first time meeting him. I'm excited about him and his future. And Fuaga, too, on the other side. A lot of the same, I can say a lot of the same things about him. His set is a little different, looks a little different. His feet are off the ground a little longer than Kelvin Banks in his pass set. But both of those guys are very impressive as a young tackle tandem. So anything I can do to be a resource for them, talking about it, I'll be watching every snap they play anyway, but anything I can do for them guys, I'll definitely be there.
Have you ever thought about coaching?
No. Yes. I have, but, Nick, it's the hours, bro. The kids, you know, we're out in Dallas. It'll be hard for me to actually, like, coach in the building, but I do a lot of coaching, training, and technique work in Dallas. A lot of guys come see me. I've spent quite a bit of time with a lot of those guys in there and a lot of guys around the league, O-line and D-line. They'll come see me for an hour or two a week, and we go through technique, fundamentals, all those things. So I can see myself in that space, but just like really clocking in every day. Sean Payton called me 2 days after I retired, and he said he wanted me to come coach for him. Maybe not right now. I don't have to go right now because I just retired. But he's like, but if one day, he said he think I'll be a great coach in this league, and he wants me to come out there to Denver to coach. I said, Sean, I appreciate you, but no, I'm not doing it. Especially not with him, because no, his hours are just, no, it's not for me, no.
Hey, Terron, what do you like in the stands when you're watching your girls play ball?
Yeah. I try to chill, Rod, I do. I try to chill. But humbly speaking, they're nice. My girls are pretty good. So their team is pretty good. They play high-level competition. So I've been around now so much. I know the plays. I know where they're supposed to be. Trinity, get over there. You know what I mean? So I try to keep it cool, but at times it comes out. But it's fun. I have so much fun, enjoy watching my girls play, watching them compete, seeing their growth and development. It's fulfilling. You did it.